Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
Now, Stefano Fiori, Jim, he was a key player for the Azzurri, was he not?
Yeah, he's always been a very accomplished playmaker, Peter, and a good mixture of creativity and pragmatism when it's needed.
Explain more.
Well, it's not always that a player so technically gifted boasts such an excellent work rate.
No, absolutely not.
Now it's Inzaghi. That's good running with the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's gone backward here. Out to the right. Cannavaro. In the end, it was possession without penetration, the kind that only frustrates managers and fans. Rui Costa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah.
Palmeiras are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now.
Oh, important interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's the chance to counter. It's a sharp pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Filippo Inzaghi. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. First quarter of an hour gone.
Thinks about the shot.
Turns and goes back. Now here's the... Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, he's played it in.
Can he finish? And this is Ronaldinho. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nicely aimed pass. Palmeiras are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gattuso.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Rijkaard. And Adams. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared away. Batistuta.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Messi. Conte. Cafu. And it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. Filippo Inzaghi. Cannavaro. Now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
The game has already resumed here.
Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Conte. Messi. Cafu. To Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good spread. Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Filippo Inzaghi. Fiore. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is... It's Inzaghi! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro with the clearance. In again. Climbs up it. Oh, it's hit the post. They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Some good work on the right flank here. Palmeiras still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. And it's Gattuso. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Ronaldinho. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Robertson. Cafu. Ball played for Conte. Ball played through for the wide man. Lovely feet. Palmeiras have a free kick. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. Fires it in low. And he's quick to get it clear again. Can he get it through? Takes aim, diving header! That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Adams gets across to intercept that. Cafu. Conte. Cafu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Batistuta.
Pretty robust defending.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's in plenty of space here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Palmeiras really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
This is Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Camisa 9, Ronaldinho. Camisa 11.
And he's taking no chances there. Olise.
Camisa 23.
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way.
Camisa 97. Camisa 20. Substituição.
It's a little off target.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. That's been cut out, well played. Palmeiras are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Olise.
Has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. The final 5 minutes. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Olise. And no, that was never going to make it.
Palmeiras really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cannavaro. Gattuso. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
And Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And here's Messi. Played into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, it's Batistuta.
Fiore. Robertson.
In with the challenge.
Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ronaldinho.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams.
Gattuso. And he's intervened well there.
Conte. Rui Costa.
Can so cleverly bypass the press.
Quarter of an hour played.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a fabulous ball. Cross from Cafu. Cannavaro clears, and he's had a hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Batistuta. Palmeiras are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. And it's Inzaghi. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nicely aimed pass. Driving forward.
Rodri.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good-looking ball. Fiore. Manchester United finding their passes. Fiore. Rui Costa.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Opts for safety. Looks to the other side. Cafu. Cannavaro.
Rodri.
Here's Vieira.
And this is Batistuta.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Rui Costa making good progress on the right-hand side. Gattuso. Conte. Gattuso. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Fiore.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rodri. Oh, there's a probing ball.
That is lovely. And it's Rodri. Shot could be on. Fiore! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they've got it again. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Os horários dos trens nas principais estações da região.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rui Costa.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That has ended up in no man's land. Out towards the flank. Gattuso. And here's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Messi. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gattuso. It's Rui Costa. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Now Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Aims beyond the defence. Thinks about the shot. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Inzaghi. No, that's been intercepted. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Good ball, good take. Palmeiras can't breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Adams. Rijkaard. Cafu. Looking for options for movement. Messi's cross. Cannavaro clears it away. So what can they make of this? Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Rodri. There he goes, motoring forward. Batistuta takes control of it and he's on the move. And the shot! Oh, that was venomous.
substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Just eases him off the ball. Schneider, this is promising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro. Schneider. Schneider. He's gone for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Shifted it to the flank. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho and time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Now it's Okazaki. Now it's Olise. Olise going face-to-face with it. Takes the shot! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. Very nicely done. Cross from Roberts. Oh, smashing header. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here. Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
This is Batistuta, and Batistuta! Cleared without complication. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And it's Cannavaro. And here's Okazaki. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fiore. Oh, that's neat. It's a good ball out wide. Swings in across. Batistuta! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Rodri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the ball's gone astray.
Palmeiras really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Oh, that was vital. Schneider wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Conte. And here's Haaland. That is lovely. Haaland! It's bounced back off the post. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Schneider.
Palmeiras certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Conte. Here's Haaland. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And the ball's done its job. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Olise plays it short. Olise chooses to go back. And that is expertly dealt with. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the first half is done. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos desejar felicidades aos nossos sócios torcedores que comemoram aniversário de casamento hoje.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Schneider. Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for a runner. Cafu. And here's Olise. He's going for goal. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Haaland. Can he get it through? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Fiore. Looking to play him in. Palmeiras still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Haaland. Okazaki, who does have an assist to his name. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Schneider. Conte. Robertson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri conjures time and space where few can.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Gattuso. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Okazaki. Now it's Neymar. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 13.
Rui
Camisa
Costa.
18. Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Camisa 14. Substituição.
Conte. Palmeiras, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Neymar. Filippo. It's Inzaghi! It's fallen loose again! No mistake! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Tries a shot! Batistuta. Oh, good take in a good area.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Schneider! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Batistuta.
Palmeiras are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Gattuso. Ronaldinho. And he's forced to go back. Oh, terrible pass. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Good ball, good take. Can he get on the end of this? And Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in space and looking for options. Cafu plays it in. Ferdinand can get it clear. And with that, the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
And here's Aubameyang. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest temp.
And the keeper's given it away. Adams. Aubameyang receives it in a good position. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. In with the challenge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really well manoeuvred. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get on the end of this? Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Filippo Inzaghi. Now, can they get him away?
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hit-ins, big header! It's in! AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Ronaldinho. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pass somewhat off target. Conte. Opts for safety. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi is standing over this one. Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thinks about the shot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Conte. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fiore. And it's Rodri. Threads one in. Shot, surely! Oh, what has happened here? That has not gone well. And Messi! Not the most convincing of passes. Neymar.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it into space. He's cut it out. Nice control. He's picked his way through. And the first half is done. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
He's having a go! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodri, oh, good spread. And it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang, good purposeful running this. Adams with the foul. Adams is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Ronaldinho. And here's Aubameyang. Messi. Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Milan needing a change of fortune here. Gattuso. Milan finding their passes. And he's had it nicked away. Fiore. Now it's Aubameyang. Stood up well to him there. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he welcomes it in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Could be danger here. He's found some space. Aubameyang! Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Great vision. Now Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro. Aubameyang gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
So, time for changes
Messi.
on both sides, actually.
11.
Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Neymar. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He is through. He's having a shot against the crossbar. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Big chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ferdinand cuts it out. He's had it taken off him. That's rather hopeful. And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Gattuso. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Cafu, who does have an assist to his name. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's being urged to shoot. He's got away. Nicely shaped cross. Schneider.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, well played, well played.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Not too
recupero.
much to add on here, just a minute. Looking for the run. And that will be the final act. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ronaldinho.
Such good technique.
Oh, it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Inzaghi. He's got away. Serves up across. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing. Stefano Fiore's always been an interesting player, Peter, even if he was overshadowed by the more glamorous players who played in his position.
Still a little bit of a gem in midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, he has all the technical capabilities you'd expect from a playmaker, but I would also like to refer to his adaptability. He can play just about anywhere in midfield without losing that inventive edge.
Proper utility player.
Totally.
And he's managed to... Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cannavaro. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's gone for goal! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's a goal kick. Still goalless. Cannavaro. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. He gets big! Just off target. And the counter is on. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. In with the challenge. Cafu drives forward on the overlap. Half an hour played now. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he get it through? And he's forced to go back. Manchester United finding their passes. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
It's Inzaghi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, nice touch. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. And he's away. Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Robertson. And he welcomes it in. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, what a climb! He scores! And they're at it again, in double quick. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cafu puts his foot on the gas. It's Rui Costa. And here's Batistuta.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Rijkaard running with the ball. Good pressure, determined, intense. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's hoisted clear. Rijkaard. Time and again, they are repelled. And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Batistuta. No, it's come to nothing. Rodri can see things others simply cannot. Fiore threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Batistuta. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He is through here. And the shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper's dealt with that. And it's made its way to him. Terrific header against the crossbar. Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 11.
We have ourselves a real game here.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Schneider has given away a free kick. Milan desperately searching for the winner here. He's in space and looking for options. Cross in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Schneider. Oh, this is a terrific run.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Now, can they get him away? He's a sharp little ball here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. The final seconds now. And it's Robertson. Played in by... He rises! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rijkaard. And that's that. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your reflections then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make...